Hey guys! Okay, so for today's video, I am going to be doing, I don't really know what I'm going to title it, but it's going to be like, hang out with me while I do a Q&A. Today is Friday, December 29th. It is almost New Year's. Let's go. Anyways, if you haven't already, go check out this wonderful app. The name is COVERSTAR. Think of it as like a really safe version of TikTok. Like, it's not really close to TikTok at all. But basically, it's a dance app. You can make dance videos on. There's challenges that you can join. And what COVERSTAR does is they like choose a few people's videos who like did a certain dance or something, and they choose that video to become a challenge. And when that video is a challenge, that means you hosted a challenge. And when you hosted a challenge, you get a little icon on your profile that says you hosted a challenge. And basically people join that challenge, and then they do first, second, and third place, and then you get a little badge. And sometimes they'll do it with real money. But one time they had it like first place gets a $100 Lululemon gift card, second place and third place get $50 Lululemon gift cards. And I won first place for one of the challenges, and I got a $100 Lululemon gift card. And it's just crazy that COVERSTAR gives these opportunities like this. Basically, I asked a bunch of people on COVERSTAR to comment on one of my posts and ask any questions they had for me, because I've done a Q&A before, but this one's more of like kind of a recap. And I'm putting this on YouTube because I want you guys to kind of know what's like going on in my life, what questions have been asked. So if you go check out my first video that I ever made on YouTube, it's my first vid, and I have a lot of like basic questions about me, like my favorite animal, favorite color. I prefer you not to go look at that, but if you really have a desire to see how many siblings I have and how cringy I am, go ahead. But I'm not going to encourage you, but I kind of am at the same time, because it's my old video. It's kind of cringe. You're just gonna be hanging out with me while I get ready, because I'm going to dinner. Like, it's 4:41 and we're leaving for dinner at like 6:30, I think, which is like kind of late, but so I'm just gonna get ready. So let's do this thing. Okay, so I'm just gonna be kind of getting ready. I have my makeup bag right here. I have most of my makeup on. I have concealer, eye makeup, lip gloss, all that stuff, but I'm just gonna add some highlighter and blush because I forgot to do that today, and since we're going out to a restaurant tonight, I kind of want to look somewhat presentable. So I went through every single comment. So those of you who are from COVERSTAR, I saw all of your comments. There were up to 280 comments. There have been a lot of questions, and so I'm not going to be saying any names of them because most of the questions were already asked. I put it up into categories, so I have beauty questions, clothes questions, personal questions, and then I have YouTube and COVERSTAR questions. I've got my makeup mirror. And then if I happen to finish early with my makeup and I'm still going through the questions, I'm probably just gonna like clean up my room a little bit while I answer some of the questions. So please stay till the end, because I don't know what questions. I wrote down all the questions, but I don't exactly know which ones are gonna go first. So that's pretty much it. But what made me do this Q&A video, because I'm not just randomly getting out videos, like I plan my videos ahead usually. What made me want to do this is because yesterday I was like so bored. Like, I was losing my mind yesterday. I was so bored. And I made a COVERSTAR dance, just posted it, and I was like, hey, spam the comments with any like stuff I should do, because I'm like super bored. And one person, oh gosh, I forgot her name. Okay, I went to go get my iPad because this is where I have the girl's name, but she commented and said, hey, do a Q&A, so let me shout her out. Her name on COVERSTAR is Van Breen, and her name is Van. So shout out to you for the idea. You're the reason I'm making this video. Let's get into it. Let's get into it, girl. We're gonna start with beauty questions. Okay, someone asked favorite skincare product. Okay, this is the perfect time to do it, I guess. It's honestly kind of hard because I have a lot of skincare products. Probably, okay, right now has to be the Bliss Drenching Quench Moisturizer, because a lot of moisturizers make my face feel very stuffy, but this one makes it feel very like light and airy, and it doesn't make my face feel sticky. Next question, my favorite makeup product. If I ran out of all my makeup and I was going out to a big party and you have to go full glam and I didn't have any other makeup products, it would have to be mascara, then concealer, but mascara mainly, because mascara is what makes me not look dead. Okay, I'm gonna be using this nude stick blush. It's in the shade Naughty and Spice. I love this so much. The next question is Ulta or Sephora. I know a lot of people who are like, Sephora is way better, and I'm honestly gonna disagree with that. What can you buy for $10 at Sephora? Whereas if you go to Ulta, you can buy something for $5. Like, you actually can. I'm gonna be using this Champagne Beauty Wand. And so yes, I like Ulta a lot better because you can actually purchase a lot more stuff there, and they have like Tree Hut and like all the brands. Like, they have EOS. Hello? We're into the category of clothes. Okay, what's my favorite store? So I don't think it's in terms of clothes. I think it's just like store. So I think that's just where I put it. But I really like Target. Definitely gonna have to go with Target. Okay. Bruh. Oh my gosh. Next question is, what's my favorite brand? Okay. My favorite clothes is for sure H&M or Cotton On. Cotton On has the best like oversized clothing, and they have like, and H&M has like clothes for literal kids that are my style, like skater girl style. So last question is my favorite shoe brand. Okay, if you watch my COVERSTARs, you see that I only wear like 2 pairs of shoes, and that's my Nike Dunks or my Converse. And I actually wear my Converse a lot more because the Nike Dunks I accidentally got in the wrong size. And then I was like, you know, it's that thing where it's like you get it and then your mom's like, are you sure that fits? And I'm like, yeah, no, it's totally fine. I don't care. I'll grow. I'll be fine. And then later you're like, I totally regret this because it doesn't fit me anymore. So they're too small for me. They're size 5. I'm size like 6. So I'm gonna put some on my nose because I kind of forgot to do that. So now we're into the category of personal life. So this one is like, so this question was like the most asked, and I don't know why, but people kept asking, are you in a relationship? Do you have a boyfriend? Like, that was the most asked question out of anything. I am single as a Pringle, and I'm not ready to mingle. Personally, I don't want to start getting into relationships until I'm older and more mature, because, and that is not to anyone else, that's not to feel targeted. You guys can do what you want, but I feel like if I were to date at this age now or have a boyfriend, then I would be less mature and I wouldn't be ready for that kind of thing. And next question is, what do you want to be when you're older? Bro, I've been overthinking this like so freaking much. So I can't tell if I want to get into the music industry because my whole family's musically inclined, if that's even the word to use for it. I don't really know what the word is, but, or if I want to like pursue music, do something that has to involve technology, like becoming a video editor for some people, becoming an influencer. There's just so many options, or becoming a professional dancer. Speaking of which, for you guys who are not on my COVERSTAR, which most of my viewers are from COVERSTAR, but I am quitting my taekwondo and I'm going to dance. So
okay, so it is currently January 27th, and I'm so sorry that this video is one really long and way like super old, and I'm sorry it's not edited very well. But to give an update, I have joined a dance school and I'm really happy with it, and I can't say the name because that would be kind of revealing what state I live in, and I try to keep that private. It's a Christian dance school, very modest, and they have a competition team which I hope to join in the future, so just thought I'd add that in there because it is kind of a big update.
Next question is, where do you want to travel, and do you want to live away from your parents when you're older? Okay, so if I could travel anywhere in the world right now, it'd be Paris. I've never been there, but I wanna be there because their food looks so good. I don't care if I'm gonna live far away from my parents. I think having help from them, like if I get married or have kids, you know the deal. I think it'd be nice to have them close by. I'm gonna let God decide. Oh, dang. Darn, I actually kind of finished my makeup, but that's fine. One person asked, have you done dance before? I did dance when I was younger. I did ballet, like that kind of thing that your mom just puts you in because they're just trying to see what things you like. And then I did it again like 4 years ago. I think it was a little bit before COVID. Have I done any other sports? Yes, I have. I've done dance. I did baseball. Did taekwondo. Gymnastics. I did horseback riding. I'm just gonna add a little bit of lip gloss. Okay, this is a deep one. My biggest regret. Hey Siri, how do you say regret?
Sure. Translate into which language?
English.
You can translate into English and many other languages.
My biggest regret. Oh, let's go. I said it. Okay. I think it's maybe not doing enough dance, but that's not my biggest regret. I don't know what my biggest. Okay, I do have one biggest regret, but I'm not gonna say it because it's like, what makes me happy? Okay. Oh, when I get to sleep in. When my family's together and I'm with my friends, and I'm gonna retouch my lip liner. People are like, how many languages do you speak? Like, I am doing Latin at my school. It's mandatory. My favorite Taylor Swift album / song. Okay, my favorite album. I have a lot. I love Speak Now. Up there. It's up there. Folklore is really good. And my favorite song is Betty. Okay, I just finished my makeup, but I'm just gonna kind of like, okay. So, next question is Samsung or Apple? Okay, I'm about to give you guys a little bit of a lecture. This is how Apple makes their money versus how Samsung makes their money. Apple makes their money by selling phones. How Samsung makes their money, however, is by selling your data. let's just say, for instance, TikTok. If you're on TikTok, basically they take all of your information, they get your data, but Samsung basically, okay, Google is a data selling operating system. They sell your information and they get your information and they just sell it, and you don't want that because you don't want your information going to strangers. Whereas Apple, they don't get your information, they just sell really expensive phones, so they get a lot of money. So Apple for sure. What dance style are you going to be learning at your new school? I want to learn hip hop so bad, but if there isn't hip hop, I will try contemporary. My favorite book currently, my favorite book so far right now that I've read is called Destination Unknown, and it's about like a girl. How long have you been a Christian for? So I am brought up in a Christian household. So when I was born, I was in a Christian household. Still love Jesus. I love Jesus like so much, you don't even know. We're not denominational, that's our religion. So, and I got baptized as well. My favorite app is honestly gotta be like Be Real. What's my biggest fear? Okay, I think one of them is like getting kidnapped, maybe. Low-key afraid of the dark. What am I most passionate about? I'm really passionate about dancing. I just love dancing. I love learning dances. That's why I'm kind of going into the dance world, because I just think it'll be like something that I'll really enjoy, and I think it'll be really fun. Okay, what's my Starbucks order? Okay, my Starbucks order is an iced tea matcha latte with oat milk, and usually I get an grande because I cannot do a venti. It's like tall grande venti. What time do you go to sleep and wake up? A lot of people were asking this. Okay, I'm kind of embarrassed to say this when I wake up, but when I go to bed at like on school nights 11:30, and then on weekends usually like 12:15. When I wake up is usually like school days. I get up around 8:30. On break or weekends, I wake up at 10:30 usually. Okay, my favorite vacation. Okay, I don't know if we're saying spot or just my favorite vacation that I've been to, but I really had a good time when I went to the beach in Florida. And it wasn't like a condo, but it wasn't a suite. It was just a hotel that had a kitchen in it. But it was a really fun time. Happiest day of my life. I've had a lot of happy days, but I don't think I can narrow it down to the happiest day of my life. What would your perfect day look like? Okay, I wake up, I have nothing to do. Like, for the past 2 days, I have nothing to do. I get up, I take things super slow, meet up with some friends to go like get some drinks maybe, hang out with my family, and then just like binge watch something. Okay, what's the saddest thing that's ever happened to me? So we had a family friend. I didn't say this on my COVERSTAR because I didn't think it was like needing to be said, but it was a family friend that my whole entire family knew. We were very close with, and her best friend was a babysitter to us, and so we saw her a lot, very often. She basically couldn't eat anything. She had sensitivity to everything. There were times that like she would eat something and then she'd have to do an EpiPen or a shot or something like that. She got healed. She was all good. And then it crept up on her again, and then I think it led her to being in the hospital. No, hospitals took her, and then she passed away. So that was in like September, maybe October, something like that. So that was like pretty recent, but I didn't want to say that on COVERSTAR because it was like not needing to be said. But oh gosh, this is such a big jump. We go from saddest thing that's ever happened to you to favorite personality trait in a friend. The personality traits I would want in a friend is they have to get my sarcasm, be kind. Yeah, like those are like the two things mainly. Like that's all I need. Someone who gets my sarcasm, someone who is a little bit sarcastic, and kind. Do I like dancing more than Taekwondo? Taekwondo was more of like, Taekwondo's a martial arts if you didn't know, but it was more of just like a hobby kind of, and it was just something that I enjoyed doing because I felt safer as a girl, like if you're walking outside alone. So it's nice to know that you have martial arts as a tool, but I think dancing is probably gonna make me a little more happy, but I haven't done it yet, so I won't no. Do you like having braces? I actually do. I'm actually kind of liking my braces. It's fun that you can get new colors, and the first like 2 days that I got braces, I only got on the top half, so it wasn't that hard, but like it just hurt a little bit. Like I felt pressure definitely, and then after that few days it was fine. Then I got the bottom, and that didn't hurt that much, only for 2 days, and now I just think they're kind of cute. Ooh, what's your happy place? My happy place is when I'm in my room relaxing. What's my dream car? A lot of people have been asking this. My dream car is a Honda HR-V because it has really good gas mileage, and it's a very spacious car, and it's like not that expensive. So someone asked, what is my middle name? My middle name is Faith, and I put a little charm on my phone that says Faith. How long have I been doing Taekwondo? Okay. Ooh, dang. Girl, dang. Okay. Nah, girl. I started January 6, 2021. It's gonna be 3 years this month. now we're on to the category of YouTube and COVERSTAR, which is the last category. This is all the questions we have. So one person asked, would you want to do YouTube as a career or COVERSTAR as a career? COVERSTAR doesn't have the option of making money. However, I do think they could become very close to having that as an option, get even more bigger than they already are. So I think that could be an option soon, but I would have to go with YouTube on that one. One person said, why did you start COVERSTAR and when? What happened was that I was just like hanging out. It was like the day before Easter, I'm pretty sure. And I was hanging out with my next door neighbor, and she was like trying to search up for apps that were dance apps that weren't TikTok, you know, Likey, Zoomerang, like that kind of stuff. And then we came across this one app and it was like COVERSTAR, and so she got it. We made a few dances on it and she was like, this is so cool. And I was like, wait, what's the app called? She's like, COVERSTAR. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get that too. That's that. So I highly recommend you go download that app right now. Also, if you just want to go click that like button, oh, and that subscribe button, it would help me out a lot. No pressure, but the next thing is my favorite thing about COVERSTAR, okay? My favorite thing about COVERSTAR is how, like, kid safe it is. They won't really host a challenge if it says a cuss word in it. They also have a feature where you can report comments and people and stuff like that if they're saying bad things, and COVERSTAR will take care of it right away, well, as fast as they can. That's really nice. That's what I love about COVERSTAR, and there's not, like, money bullies on it. Like, there's been a few bullies, but, like, COVERSTAR takes care of it. On COVERSTAR, the reason why you should get it is because the Rock Squad and the Nelson family are on it, which are two very big YouTubers, mind you. I know it's not fake because COVERSTAR verified them. They verified them when they were like at like 50 followers, and I was confused because why would you verify someone at 50 followers? And I'm like, okay, I kind of see why now, and that's because we're the real deal. Because COVERSTAR wanted to verify them, so that way COVERSTAR wanted to make sure that everyone. My thoughts when I got verified. I got verified about a year and a quarter ago. No, I think it was a year ago. I think I was the second person to get verified on COVERSTAR. When I saw it, COVERSTAR commented on my video and was like, hey, we're doing this new thing where you're getting verified. Would you be okay if we verified you? This is what the features come with and stuff, and gave a list and stuff. I was like confused because I was like, what's verified? Like, what is that? After a little bit, I'm like, so that's what verifying is, because it's just like, it just means you hit a certain milestone. And yeah, but I think that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching if you still are, and I hope you have an amazing day or night wherever you are, and hopefully this video isn't uploaded 3 months from now. Oh my gosh, I hope I'm not editing myself and saying like, it's been 4 months. Oh, also don't forget to hit that subscribe button, please. No, I'm not trying to be that quirky YouTuber who's like, also make sure you hit that subscribe button, but like actually that would help me out a lot. So if you could subscribe, that would mean a lot to me, and I'm not trying to seem like desperate, like please do it, but bye bye. Bye bye. Okay.